Hello, Wordlers. All right, let's see what we have going here. I've got welcome back, everybody. We had a great day yesterday, and we're trying my technique. I don't know. Shouldn't say it's mine. I know I've read about these different words before, but how this is how I like to figure out the solution to the Wordle puzzles that really seems to work a lot. So I start with the do, A-D-I-E-U, because it has all of these vowels, and D must be a pretty good letter too, I think, as far as consonants. So we're going to start with the do. Look at that. So we only have a U. Not great, but now we have an O is the vowel we haven't used, so we want to use an O. And what I use for my second word, I try to use the letters in the word snort because those are commonly used consonants plus the O, the vowel that we're missing. So I'm going to say snout because I want to get that U in there. I always make myself keep any letter that's in and put any letter in the proper place. I think that's the difficult rules. And so snout is like snort. I just traded the R for U. So let's see what we get with snout. And we get a, look at that. I like that. Okay, so we know it begins with S and ends with T. The N and the U are in the wrong spots, and there's no other vowel. So the U would probably be in the middle, obviously, or here. So as far as SU, I can't think. SU seems like a sort of strange, not a common beginning for a word, but let's just look at what that looks like. SUNT. So looking at that, I mean, I think we're gonna get this in 3, just looking at it, because we have a lot of information here. And I don't see anything that would be SU. I guess I should just quickly, I like to just run through the letters because sometimes when I feel that way, I'm missing something. And I get a little ahead of myself, and then I make a mistake. So I'm just scrolling through these letters, the J, K, Sol, I just say it in my head, Suzzin, sucks, suck, none of these are going to work. I mean, I got to be a little careful, like I said, you just, because you get it fixed in your head and then you miss something. So we're going to say X. I just use X as a placeholder. S, X, U, and T. Okay. Well, okay. Now we're going to have some words. Now I see some stunt, just off the top of my head. They do like to do that where they use the T twice because it makes it trickier. We forget we can use the same letters twice if we know it's in there. So we know there's a T in there, but there could be 2. So stunt isn't the worst one. I feel like we've been getting a number of those lately, and I don't know if they try to change that up a little bit. Okay, so shunt, stunt. Wow, those look like the only 2 words to me. Okay, so let's go through one more time. SQU, obviously, but it doesn't work. SERU, STU, stunt. So stunt, spunt, shunt. I mean, I'm not even sure shunt's a word. I don't think so. Skunt, slunt, sunt, skunt, skunt, smunt, spunt, smunt. All right, I'm going with stunt. I don't know why I'm hesitant because they've been doing a lot of that lately where I feel like they're using the same letters twice. Like I remember saying vowels or consonants more than once, and I guess I think because it's harder, we naturally want to look for other things. So let's see what happens with stunt. Stunt's a good word as far as like the types of words that I feel like they like to use for these. They like to use these kind of like if you're gonna picture what someone reading the New York Times, on a park bench in Central Park, in New York, like that type of person. That's their audience they're going for. So I kind of try to think of the types of words that those people are drawn to. Those kind of, sort of urban uh, uh, New Yorkers. So I think stunt uh, is probably a good word. Let's see what happens. If not, then let me go through one more time because I feel like maybe we're missing something. So I just go through the letters: swunt, strunt, stunt, spunt, spunt, sponge, skunt, shunt. Again, that's the only one. I don't know if shunt is even a word. Skunt, slunt, skunt, spunt. Okay, it just seems too easy, but we're gonna do it. See, we're missing something. Something's wrong. All right. What was it? Shunt, I think, was the only other word that I could even think of. I'm not even sure if that's a word. Shunt. Okay, let's go through one more time. Swunt. See, my gut was that something's funny about doing this again. Spunt. Spunt? I don't think that's a word. This is what this does to you. Shunt. Well, we'll put in shunt, and if it skunt, slunt, skunt, svunt. Okay, so the only other word that and again, I don't even know what this means, but shunt. We're gonna say shunt, and we'll find out if it's a word, because if it's not a word, it'll shake and it won't give us let us put it as an option. And there it is. All right, I'm getting my phone out right now and seeing what defines shunt. You guys probably have heard this word. I've heard it, but I don't know what it means. Shunt. To push or pull from the main line, a train or part of a train from the main line to a siding, providing an electrical current with a conductor joining 2 points. An act of pushing or shoving an electrical conductor joining 2 points of a circuit. Okay, well, that's a tough word. I'm okay with 4 then, because it's just a kind of I would say it's not a great word. Not a great word because, I don't know, a little too unusual. But still, the beauty is, even not knowing that was a word, really, using the way letters form in words, and what we know are the common letters, we did awesome. And we got it down on the third try. Really, we were down to like knowing what our options were, all of our options. So that's by the second try, really we knew, just looking at the way the letters were, that it had to be something S blank UNT. So, all right. Let me know how you did in the comments. Please subscribe. Let's keep watching. I don't think 4 is too bad for the word shunt. So I feel pretty good about that, even though I always like 3 to me is like the real win. 4 is not bad. So, all right. I hope everyone enjoyed watching, and I'd love to hear you guys say how many turns it took you. And did you know what shunt meant? So I'm just curious if maybe I'm just not informed on that word. So, all right, everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.